Broadcasting from Edu News Room.
Good day, Philippines. Good day, educators.
This is Joseph Festijo.
And this is Trisha Necesito.
Serving you the hottest
and the most leading
educational updates of the hour. Your news, our business. 4D headlines.
For our national focus, educators impact the basics and developmental processes of modern curriculum design.
For our global perspective, schools worldwide adopt traditional, thematic, programmed, classical, and technological models.
For our classroom spotlight, integrating 21st century learning, literacy, and life skills into daily instruction.
And for our tech update, examining the evolution from traditional print literacy to conventional digital web navigation.
Basics of curriculum and its process. Here's Justine Nocedo for the details.
Thank you, anchors. Education experts remind us today that a curriculum is far more than just a list of subjects written on paper. Etymologically, it comes from the Latin word correre, meaning to run a race. Today, it represents a systematic, purposeful process designed to continuously improve learning experiences along society's changing needs. In fact, William Goodland identified 5 distinct forms of curriculum operating in our system. Ideological curriculum representing ideal scholar knowledge, the formal curriculum approved by authorities, the perceived curriculum expected by stakeholders, the operational curriculum taught inside actual classrooms, and the experiential curriculum truly absorbed by learners.
Thank you for the detailed report. Education updates reveal that curriculum can also be classified into 7 distinct types.
Thank you, Trisha. Let's break down these 7 critical types of curriculum shaping our educational landscape.
First is the recommended curriculum, proposed by organizations like the Department of Education, CHED, TASDA, and UNESCO. Second is written curriculum, covering teacher-crafted lesson plans and syllabi. Third is taught curriculum, focusing on actual classroom delivery. Fourth is the supported curriculum, which includes instructional resources like books, laboratories, and educational technology. Fifth is the assist curriculum, where student growth is measured through quizzes, portfolios, and performance tasks. Sixth is the learn curriculum, reflecting the actual knowledge and values acquired. Finally, the hidden curriculum encompasses the unwritten lessons and behaviors absorbed through everyday school experiences.
Reporting for Edu News Network, this is Justine Nocedo.
Thank you. Now, how does all of this actually come to life? Let's look closely at the curriculum development process. Here is our curriculum specialist, Ephraim Pacho.
Thank you. Developing a curriculum is a thematic journey that follows 4 major stages. We begin with curriculum planning, where educators analyze students' needs and research current educational trends. Next is curriculum designing, where teachers structure learning experiences through 3 core models: subject-centered design, focusing on content; learner-centered design, prioritizing individual; student needs and problem-centered design, tackling real-life challenges. The third stage is curriculum implementation, putting those designs into active classroom practice. Finally, we have curriculum evaluation, where educators continuously assess effectiveness and make necessary revisions to keep pace with our rapidly changing world.
Thank you for that comprehensive explanation. Still ahead in Edu News, we examine the 5 major curriculum models, unpack essential 21st century learning skills, and look at how modern literacies are transforming today's classrooms.
Stay with us. Edu News will return in just a moment.
ng buto, todo-todong pagkakayod. Dahil pag may tinanim, tsak na may aanihin. Tanim na kape ay ibig, sa tulong nyo di susuko. At ang pagbangon natin, ang gigising sa mundo. Babangon tayo, susulong tayo. Dahil ang pagbangon natin ito, ang gigising sa pangarap mo. Babangon tayo, susulong tayo. Babangon tayo, susulong tayo. Babangon tayo, susulong tayo.
Babangon tayo!
Welcome back to Edu News Network. You're still watching Your News, Our Business.
Our next top story focuses on the 5 major curriculum models that continue to shape teaching and learning in classrooms across the globe.
Thank you. Educators today utilize several distinct frameworks to deliver instruction, each designed to meet specific learning objectives. We begin with a traditional curriculum model, a teacher-centered approach where instructors deliver knowledge and learners demonstrate understanding primarily through examinations. While it provides well-organized content, educators note it offers fewer opportunity for creativity and critical thinking. Next is the thematic curriculum model, where lessons revolve around a central theme, integrating different subject areas through meaningful activities. A typical thematic unit includes objectives, materials, activities, discussions, literature, and assessments, helping students recognize connections across disciplines.
Those first 2 models show a clear shift from rigid structure to more integrated learning. How do the remaining models build on that progression for today's students?
That's right, Joseph. The progression continues to balance independent pace with modern utility. The third approach is the program curriculum model or program instruction. Here, learning materials are presented in small, sequential steps guided by 5 key principles. Small steps, active responding, immediate reinforcement, self-pacing, and continuous evaluation, allowing students to progress at their own speed while maintaining teacher guidance. Moving forward, the classical curriculum model is rooted in the traditional trivium. It progresses from grammar for acquiring knowledge to logic for analyzing information and culminates in rhetoric for effective communication, aiming to develop lifelong, thoughtful learners rather than mere memorization. Finally, the technological curriculum model integrates digital tools to enhance teaching, learning, and collaboration. Through software, simulations, and communication platforms, this model fosters interactive environments that empower students to actively participate in today's digital society. I am Dan Maribojoc. For principled and consensus reportage, we stand.
Thank you for the comprehensive breakdown. Next story highlights the importance of developing 21st century skills, preparing learners to thrive in an ever-changing world. For 21st century literacies, the curriculum and its development, here's Justine Nocedo for the details.
Key anchors, education experts emphasize that literacy in the 21st century extends far beyond the ability to read and write. Today, learners are expected to use technology effectively, collaborate with people from diverse cultures, evaluate information critically, create multimedia content, solve problems creatively, and practice responsible digital citizenship.
According to education specialists, these competencies are grouped into 3 major categories. The first is learning skills, which develop critical thinking, creativity, communication, and collaboration. The second is literacy skills, enabling learners to locate reliable information, analyze digital content, and avoid misinformation. Finally, life skills prepare students to become responsible, flexible, productive, and globally competitive citizens in both their personal and professional lives.
Reporting for Edu News Network, this is Justine Nocedo.
Thank you, Justine. Those essential skills demonstrate that education today extends beyond academic knowledge by preparing learners for success in real-life situations. Still ahead on Edu News Network, we compare traditional literacy and new literacies and bring you our final educational news wrap-up.
Stay with us. Edu News Network will return. Your news, our business.
I feel beautiful because I treat my hair with keratin. Keratin? But not just keratin. Dapat may plus. May plus? Kaya I choose yung keratin na may plus. Keratin Plus.
Welcome back to Edu News Network.
For our final report, we examine how literacy has evolved from traditional reading and writing into the broader competencies required in today's digital world.
For traditional and conventional literacies, here's Vhon Gadin with the details.
Thank you, anchors. Education expert explained that traditional literacy primarily focused on the ability to read and write, using printed materials such as textbooks, newspapers, novels, and other written resources. Students mainly learn by reading printed information and expressing their understanding through written responses. However, the demands of the 21st century have introduced new literacies, expanding learning beyond traditional reading and writing. These literacies include technology integration, online communication, information evaluation, multimedia creation, and digital collaboration. Learners are now expected to locate reliable sources, analyze information, critically synthesize ideas, and communicate effectively using various digital platforms.
Thank you for that report. Education specialists also compare the traditional learners and the 21st century learners. Joining us live, Vhon Gadin.
According to education experts, a traditional learner typically depends on the teacher as the primary source of knowledge, memorizes information, relies on printed materials, follows a standardized curriculum, and is commonly assessed through written examinations. In contrast, a 21st century learner actively participates in classroom discussions, collaborates with peers, integrates technology into learning, creates multimedia outputs, think critically, solves real-world problems, and serves as both a consumer and producer of information. These developments reflects the continuing transformation of education, preparing learners for an increasingly connected world.
Education professionals emphasize that today's classroom should move beyond memorization and focus on meaningful learning experiences. Teachers are encouraged to become facilitators who inspire creativity, collaboration, communication, critical thinking, and the responsible use of technology. Modern education prepares learners not only to excel in examinations, but also to become productive, adaptable, and responsible citizens capable of meeting the demands of rapidly changing society.
Before we conclude today's broadcast, here are our top educational headlines. Today we learned that curriculum is a planned and systematic guide for teaching and learning. Different types of curriculum influence how education is planned, implemented, supported, assessed, and experienced. Curriculum development follows four essential stages: planning, designing, implementation, and evaluation. Educators utilize 5 major curriculum models: traditional, thematic, program, classical, and technological. 21st century learners must develop learning, literacy, and life skills to become globally competitive. Finally, education has evolved from traditional literacy to new literacies that integrate technology, communication, collaboration, creativity, and critical thinking. That concludes our special coverage on the evolution of the 21st century literacies. From traditional print to digital navigation, education continues to move forward.
Indeed, Joseph. By embracing these new instructional models, we equip the next generations with the life skills they need to succeed globally.
For all of us here at the Edu Newsroom, this is Joseph Festijo.
And this is Trisha Necesito. Thank you for joining us on the educational updates of the hour.
Good day, Philippines. Good day, educators.
This is the Edu News Network. Your news, our business.